Now that we have our minds formatted, fresh, we want again to now install the operating system Just a moment, I want to put this on record. Just allow me to do that. Even before we, as I'm fixing this, what have we learned? What have we learned? Computer. I want the lesson. What is your takeout from the first session? And don't say my name because my name is. Don't say my name. My name is already. I've already told you my name. What else apart from my name? I want us to recap because I'm building now on top of it so that we now start capturing. Okay, so what did we learn? Hey, you even have notes, and there are people who came without a notebook, without they just, please never trust. You see, one of my mentors, again, I have so many mentors, and you will understand the role of mentors, because I'm going to be a mentor. One of my mentors told me to never use my head as a filing cabinet. Don't write. If you have heard and small was a good point, note it down. Why? We write it down because we are human. Okay? I'm not saying your memory is not good. It is good. But for example, for now, like we are talking about recap. If I tell somebody who has written down to recap what we've learned, then just go to the summary of the notes and say, we have learned, we've defined an entrepreneur as a person. We are now learning now. This is now the new OS that I want you to install. A person. There was another term. Risk. A person who sets up. There's a setup. A business. Taking risk.
Financial risk.
Okay, financial is one of it, but also you understand that you can put your shop and people come and break in and steal everything. It's also a risk. Taking the risk in the hope of profit.
Yes.
In the aim, let's say aim, not hope. Okay, so, and we've seen that we qualify because we take risk all the time. We take risk walking, we take risk going in the bus, we take risk. Life is a one big risk. So you have to choose which type of risk do you want to get involved in. And we said, now we want to introduce tech. Because it is the easiest. May I be bold and announce to you that it is the easiest time now to become a millionaire. The youngest YouTuber earns, I think she's a Nigerian comedian or something. She earned, I don't know how many millions, more money than her entire family combined. One child. Because of this. This is the biggest equalizer. And I'm not saying to this to shame anyone. I now earn more money than my parents. Because of, so even as we're talking about, we start talking about the tools that we need to build our online business. Okay? Let us look at the setup, because we say this person has to have a setup. We normally look at traditional business and now what we are calling online business. For you to set up a traditional business, what do you need? Just shout to me. A brick and mortar business.
You have to have an idea of it.
Oh, you have to have an idea. Because we also talk about sources of business ideas. You have to have an idea. If it's brick and mortar, what we say brick and mortar, we say it's stones. You know, it's a shop. You have to go and open. My shop is here. It's open. It's in my shop. You see the other one? You have first of all to look for a good location, which is a big determinant of if your business is succeeding. Then you have to pay for the rent of the premises. Then you have to put signboards and branding. Then now you have to go and get the stock.
You need a certificate.
And then you get the certificate and the licenses and stuff. Look at that. Big startup costs, which has made young people are not able to venture into business. But with the Techpreneur Gateway, we are taking a different approach. We are not setting up any shop. We are not taking any stock. We are starting to sell services. Yes. And that's why we are installing a new operating system to you. And the first thing that I want to tell you on the tools that you need, and the gentleman here said, very, very important. Number one, you need an office. Now it has changed the name. Office in this regard, I mean a computer.
It means you have to buy a computer.
Yes, you have to buy a computer. Then we normally say a computer that is not connected is a TV. It is a television, because you can only watch movies, whatever is in the storage. So number two, you will need connectivity. These are not the tools that you need to set up your online business. Again, we are so blessed to be alive at this age. At this time, where internet connectivity is everywhere. Everywhere is 3G enabled. The companies, I don't know, Airtel and I don't know who, they are competing. So the beneficiaries is just the consumers, the prices are low. If you think about the cost of setting up a brick and mortar and the cost of setting up an online business, which one do you think is more expensive?
Brick and mortar.
Brick and mortar is more expensive. So the barrier of saying, I'm not working because I don't have enough capital to start my business, forget about that. Look for a computer.
And the internet.
And internet. If you don't have one, go to the cyber. Go to the cyber cafe. You start there. What else now? If you have a computer, that's your office, that's connected. Connected where? So this is internet. By the way, who knows what internet is? What is internet? Let's deviate a little bit. Because those are some of the tools. We have actually seen the computer, we have broken it down to parts. We know. So we know computer, parts, how they work. So we are saying we also need internet. What is internet?
In the technical term, we say internet is the interconnection of global networks.
Interconnection of global networks. I love that. What is internet? Just whatever you understand. And that's why it's important to learn. Do you know why I was formatting your brain? Because of the information age and information overload. People think they know. And real sense they don't. Because you find that somebody will say, oh yeah, Wi-Fi. Do you have Wi-Fi? Nowadays you go anywhere like, do you have Wi-Fi? What is the Wi-Fi password? You are introduced to the term Wi-Fi. But what really is this Wi-Fi? Is one of the most important tools. Without internet, I cannot be able to connect with my US clients. So this is a big enabler. So what is it? Just guess. I mean, we are here to learn.
It is a word that relates to inter and then net. Net means network.
Yes.
Then inter is the connection of different networks or global connection networks.
So brilliant mind. I like people who think like that. You have to think. And that's why we are here to learn. Internet. Yes? There's also something else. Okay, it's not part of the tools. That is called what is this? It's like a server. Another new one. Server. You know what they say? It's like a server. Somebody thinks like that chef with the tray coming towards you. So this class is friendly for beginners. Even if you're not an IT expert, I want you to understand these things. Internet, World Wide Web, World Wide Web, web. Okay, I'm not the best artist, but I think a spider web looks something. Yeah, web, World Wide Web, internet. And somebody used to introduce another term that's called server. As a server, let me just give you this definition. A server is like a supercomputer, and it's just a storage. So that these servers store the information. You see what you see on the front end? That's what is output. But where exactly is that picture? It's stored somewhere in a server. One server maybe is in New York, another one is in Florida, another one is in Kigali, another one is in Nairobi. So they need to communicate. And that's where internet comes in. It connects all these servers. Okay, so if this is the one, it is, we have continents. Okay, one server is here, another one is here, and then another one is here. Africa. Yes. So how do they communicate? This connectivity. That connectivity is enabled by the internet. So for our learning sake purposes, let us just get the definition of internet so that we get that out of the way. Because there's no way you start an online business without this. So we said good practice, we start from google.com. I know you're already on Google. And even your browser might seem like it's already on Google. But the search results that you get, they may be coming from a different place. And so I don't want to teach you how to go inside and, I don't know, rectify the search or whatever loading browser. That's a lot. Whatever browser you're using, start by going to google.com. Then use the search, because now that's pure Google. We just want to say internet. It's okay. I'm going to read it out. Internet is defined here as a global network providing a variety of information and communication facilities consisting of interconnected networks using standardized protocols. So internet is a network. You are right. It's a network. So this networking, they communicate through a protocol that is called a World Wide Web. So that's why you will see, we'll say, visit www.kigali.co.uk. We'll start with www because you're invoking the internet protocol for these things to fire up. Anybody who is lost, please ask a question if you're lost. We have computers, servers all over the world that they store this information. So they are there in that physically, they're stored there. That is the hard disk that stores them. But now for us to get them publicly, anywhere in the world, we use the protocol that is World Wide Web. So that's the web that connects all this. And it is enabled by a resource that is called the internet. So you're going to need the internet. You might not need the server now, and I'll show you where you might rent one of them. And for your understanding, we have the protocol of World Wide Web. So are we together up to there?
Yes.
We.
Wow.
We.
Wow.
Thank you. So, if you have your computer, which is your office, and you're connected to the internet, you're ready to start. You're qualified to start. So, to those who do not have a computer, I challenge you. Instead of buying those new shoes, just find a way.
Yes.
Get your hands on the computer. That tool has changed my life. It can change yours.
Yes.
So, what next? And that's where now we come in. To define business. Remember, we said an entrepreneur is a person who set up a business. So what is business? You know, definitions are basics. Once you understand the basics, when even you stand in front of people, you'll be able to explain. So what is business? Gene mentality at work. Alright? Business. Business is a commercial activity. Commercial. Commerce. Commercial. Where you have to make profit. You know, if it's not making profit, we call it non-profit, NGO. But for profit, we call them business. So, you will be a business person who, through technology, And now I'm now coming to the tools. I was just setting up layer for layer. So, which business would you start if you want to start a business? And I want to even give you that headache. I want to let you know clearly that service business is more profitable than product-based business. Ask me why. Because for product business, you first of all have to source for the products. Then you have to package the product. Then even after you make a sale, you have to deduct the amount for buying another replacement. You get that? Right? Let's look at a supply chain, for example. And I want that I'm intentionally cracking your brains to think business, right? Because this is techpreneur. We don't do business, not employment. When you think about the supply chain, there is a manufacturer. Okay? David deals with the manufacturers at the special economic zone. They produce things. This manufacturer is a business. They're in the business of manufacturing whatever. But the end user, for example, is right here. Yes. End user, customer. So for this company, for this manufacturer, they want maybe to sell things in big bulk. They want people who are buying in wholesale. They don't want you to go there. So there's a supply chain. It's called a supply chain. So manufacturers sell to wholesalers. Wholesalers sell to retailers. And retailers sell to the customer. So the price of manufacturing, when this is called breaking the bulk, these guys have produced tons and tons of things. This one will come and takes hundreds of kilos. This one will come and takes tens of kilos. And thus will come here and buy 1 kilo of rice. If you were to go directly to the manufacturer to buy 1 kilo, they will tell you, man, that's not profitable for us. So they add some money. So from manufacturer, maybe they got it at 100. Selling to the wholesalers at 100. The wholesalers will add 30 shillings. They'll sell to the retailers at 130. The retailers, because they got it at 130, they'll sell to you at 150. So it came from manufacturer at 100, but you're getting it at 150 as an end user. And this is how business make money, brick and mortar. Now let me show you the other model that we are going to learn today. We are not going to be manufacturing, we are not going to deal with wholesalers, neither retailers. We are going to go directly to the consumers. It becomes so profitable, you can't believe it. Look at this. I'm going to teach you the Techpreneur Gateway is an all-in-one course. I've not researched, but tomorrow I will be knowing what it takes for you to register a business in Rwanda. In Kenya, we use a business registration service. One of the ways for you to become an entrepreneur, you register something official. Please register that name. Have a name, register it. I did not say have an idea, I said have a name. Once you register the business, you now have something that is separate from your personal self. You have a business entity. And so I'm going to show you the tools on how we are going to use them to grow our business. And the brand actually could even be your name. How many know that Toyota Corolla is somebody's name? Yeah. Yes? Yes. Which other somebody's name do you know? Which is a big brand?
Mercedes.
Mercedes Benz is a family name.
Then Yamaha.
Yeah?
Yamaha.
Bugatti,
Yamaha.
Yamaha,
Marriott.
Louis Vuitton. That actually is a full name. Yeah? So you could have a brand that's your name. It's okay. You could have a brand that represents what you do. John Digital Solutions Limited, that's my company. Because I'm in that line of digital. So look at this. Which tool do you know on this board? Anybody? Anything? What have you ever seen or used? Upwork? You've used Upwork? Have you made money on Upwork? Account. Good. Somebody else? Shopify. Yes? Yes. Okay, excellent. Shopify. Has somebody else? ChatGPT and Meta. Very, very nice. You've also used Google Ads. WordPress and ChatGPT. So I'm in the right place. I'm talking to the right people. Somebody else wants anything here? Yes? Canva. You've used Canva. Ladies and gentlemen, I think our job is already done here. Because when you put all these tools together, you start running a business online. Remember the basic requirements? Yes? All right, so let's look at some of those tools that we've talked about. Steps for starting your techpreneur gateway. So, if you want to write them down, steps to start. Have the basics. Have the basics. That's the first step. Have the basics. That's a functional office which contains a computer that is connected to the internet. Number 2, register. And I emphasize on register the brand so that you can differentiate your revenue and the business revenue. I'm talking to business people here. You have to differentiate, and that's why it is important to register. So that you are here and the business is here. There's no confusion. The business is here and you're standing here. So you are part of the assets that the business will be using. Your skills. You'll be compensating yourself. I pay myself a salary. Yes. Because I'm the one who is working on the business. So once you register the brand, what do you think is a good next step? You now have a name. That's it. For example, let's work with a fictitious business name. We've registered a name here. And we say it's not about the idea, it's just about the name. Give us one name. I mean, let me take this photo because scratching their head. Any name, I say any, not any name. You cannot take a brand that is already registered. You can't register an existing brand. Business. We want to start a business with this class.
Coco Limited.
Coco With K or C? C. C-O?
K.
C-O-K. Like that? Yeah. So, Coco Limited. Right. We have a name. We've registered this name. Okay? Once you have this name, the next thing you do, you brand it. You give this name a brand. What does a brand mean? What do you understand by brand mean? And the tool. So, have the basics. So, because we're talking about tools, computer here, register from the government, right? Brand, we're going to use Canva. There's a tool I'm about to introduce to you that is called Canva. Canva is a design, graphics and design tool. And can I surprise you to let you know that you don't have to be a graphic designer for you to use Canva. You already qualify the time that you say that you want to be an entrepreneur. Remember we said the entrepreneur takes the risk. Some of the risks will not only involve financial, but also the risk to take action. If you visit canva.com and you have a name, Coco Limited, you can design a logo. A logo is the identity of your business. Branding is so important that there are thousands of people who are willing to pay for you to do their branding. For example, Workmate. If I was just coming here and saying, you know, I'm from Workmate, if you close your eyes, there's nothing you can see. But now I will show you, this is Workmate. You can see the logo. So the idea of the name now has a face. We can identify it. The president is wearing Nike. We can see the swoosh from Nike. That's branding. This guy is wearing Hilfiger. And they have done the branding so well that they don't actually need to write their name anymore. When you see that, you know, when I do this, what do you see? So where is Nike here? Huh? Look at this. All these wonderful products, when you see this WordPress, that's their identity. That's your brand. And I'm telling you that it is possible for your business idea to give it a face, and I'm giving you the tool that is called Canva. May I submit to you that Canva is free? Free of charge. May I submit to you that Canva already has got templates that you can use to build upon. So, if you're writing anything down, canva.com, don't forget that. That's the first tool. After you have your name on your computer, and you have a computer that is connected, visit canva.com. So, let's get practical here. And Joshua,
Yes.
try to fix us for us to see. Let us get practical here and try to design a logo or a brand for Coco Limited, right? We have already said that you don't need to have the idea first, because a lot of people get stuck at the ideation stage and you end up contemplating. So if you have the name Coco Limited, right? So we can see Coco has a C, right? It has an O, right? It has a K. It has a K. Yes, and it has an O. I'm designing a logo now. And I want to put for you what we call the design thinking. Look at this. There are three types of logos. There is, like you can see, these are logos. There's name logos. This one is a text logo. Just put this tab. There's an icon logo. This is an icon logo. This is an icon logo. There is a combination of icon and text. Okay? So within those three things, if once you have the name, just start by thinking. When people say Coco, what would come to the mind? So if we have a C and we have an O, that's what I was trying to think about. Then we have a K. And we have an O. The Canva software, which I wanted to open here and we designed together. I mean, this is as easy as it gets. Design a logo on Canva. Have we now gotten a face for our business? It has an identity. So you can print something out, you can write an email, you can write a letter and put that logo on the top. That's Coco Limited. And anybody who receives it will be like, oh, from Coco Limited. But how did they now perceive that? It is because you have developed a brand. Did we get that? Yeah. Canva.com is a tool that we use to create branding. And may I submit to you, once you design the logo, you can design the business card, you can design, you always have to start from the logo. Please note that. Start from the logo. Choose the colors. So those colors will be used. Develop a business card. Put your name there, your position, and your phone number. And put the logo. You can hand out somebody. Here's my card. No, having a business card is not a luxury. It is a tool of exchanging your contact information with potential customers. Okay? So, once you've used your Canva.com to create your logo, now your business does not only have a name, it also has a face. That's now where we go, number 4, in establishing your digital footprint. And to put the digital footprint, we use some tools. And that tool is WordPress. Okay? WordPress will help us design a website. How many people are on Facebook here? Facebook. You've ever used Facebook? Nani hajawahi tumia Facebook? You never use Facebook already? Facebook? Never. No, I'm talking to this gentleman. You've never used Facebook? Okay. Don't go before we talk. As other people live in this area. And who else have never used Facebook? Facebook. Okay, it's just here. If you've never used Facebook and posted a picture, you know how do we post a post on Facebook? We start by uploading a photo, then we write text, caption, then we hit publish, post. Congratulations. You can now build a website. Yes, you can now build a website. Yes, please guys, I'm here to demystify. And that's why I formatted your minds first. Before we start this. You are qualified to design a website using WordPress. WordPress is a content management system. Okay? So I will teach you on how to connect your domain. So for you to build a website, you need a domain name and you need hosting. Remember when we talked about the World Wide Web and how the internet connects servers and then they come to our screens now what we can see. So the domain name for this company, Coco Limited, is the identifier on the digital footprint of the company. So we are going to get a domain name that is Coco Ltd.com. This is a domain name. A domain name is your online identity for your business. So we have companies, a lot of companies that sell the service of doing this. And where you buy the domain, they'll also sell you the hosting. It costs around $50. Yes. Per year. I've given you the cost because in the Techpreneur Gateway we involve costs that are involved. Right? And we're going to come up at the end, see how much money do you need to become a techpreneur. Okay? So we have established with $50 US, you are able to get hosting and domain. So what will happen is that the company, you are rent, this is like your rent. You remember brick and mortar? You have to pay rent for your shop to be open. For your online shop to be open, this is the amount of rent we pay. Per year. Not per month. And this, I've talked about this as a big standard. This is high, we have cheaper. But this is, I've standardized. 1 year, you're already up and running. Using the WordPress, it is called a content management system. Content management system. I'm insisting on the word content management because that's exactly what you're going to do. Once you have your domain name and hosting that you have already paid for, I show you how to edit one file. One file. So that you can connect WordPress to your domain. So that when somebody visits this domain, cocolimited.com, they now reach the server that you rented. They're now at your shop. So it's now up to you. The content management system works exactly like Facebook. You want to create a new page, there's a button saying new page. With new page. You want to give it a name, there's a place where you can put your title. About us. You give that page a name, about us. Below there, you have to add the text. We are Coco Limited, a thriving startup from Kigali, Rwanda, and we are here to connect with your business through online. Our services include marketing, development, website, like that. The same way you type on Facebook is nothing different. You type like that. When you want to attach an image, there is a place for an image. You go take your picture, put it there, and hit publish. Congratulations, your website is online. That alone is a service worth selling. Hello? Wow. I'm giving you deep secrets, my friends.
Yes.
That alone has made me, I think, over 10,000 losses. That service. And it is so profitable, you can't believe it. One time, remember the cost is, and don't tell somebody the cost is $50. Creating a website is very expensive. Front end, this is back end. Front end, creating a website is a very expensive affair. And I want you to do your research. Ask anywhere in Kigali who can design for your website. And then ask them how much does it cost. Please, can I tell you as well that WordPress is free? Free to use. It is free. For you now to have complicated or advanced designs, I introduce you to another tool that is called Elementor. Elementor is a page builder. You know, when you have a page that is empty, you can just put the text like this, it's empty like this. But when you are using now Elementor, it brings new functionality. Transitions, you can put things that are sliding. In fact, the slider, I've eaten a lot of money because of the slider. Now you start building people on functionality. And can I give you the fact that you can never get a website designed for $50? You can't, because this is the cost of putting it together. So for you to build my website design, even if it's a simple landing page, I start at $300. Okay? And the same is the same cost. Depending on which company or who I'm selling this service to, I build differently. I work for Amref in one of their programs. It's called End Female Genital Mutilation, NFGM. I charged them $3,500. And can I surprise you? My cost was the same. I'm telling you the truth that there is no business that you can hike the price of your selling item from 300 to 3,500. Only in tech. If you're selling these pens, how much does this pen cost? What is 500? If I open a shop, bookshop, and I start selling this, even if I import them from China, I get them at 100. Do you know it is impossible if the market value for this pen is 500? Do you know it is impossible for me to sell 2,000? If I come and I say, my pens, beautiful red pens with a cap, 2,000. How many people do you think will buy? Because they will just go to your competitor. But I'm introducing you to a skill that you can look at a person like this and say, I'll charge you 2,000. Okay? Then the other person, you look at them and say, the kind of website you need is going to cost you 100,000. From 2,000 to 100,000. Same skill. Same skill. Packaging is all that matters. Branding. People buy people before they buy their products. Yeah. Especially if you're in the service industry. If you look at me from head to toe, do you think I'm cheap or expensive? Expensive. What makes you say that? Branding. It is branding. It is branding. This laptop, this one, the one I'm holding here now, this one. Yes? Cost me more than $1,500. Yes. Whereas there is another laptop I can just find it. Yes. Why? Branding. This Apple has branded themselves so well. They are not sensitive. Simply because of something that we call brand equity. And I want to tell you now that for you to become expensive, you have to brand yourself that. Is it clear? Like you have to see yourself how God sees you. Let's get back to church. You have to present. People are really, there's even a saying that says, you are dressed the way you dress. Your business, you need to brand it well. Workmate. This is a company profile. What do you think about it? What do you think about it? They give you like, this is our profile. Let's take it now. That's our profile. It is our workmate. It is well designed. And that's how people start perceiving. Marketing is about perception. And I know I'm telling you deep stuff, but please just get it. That you have to brand yourself so that people can actually get to your vision. So branding is very important, including how you present yourself. Including how you present yourself. We'll walk into a certain business, right? And the way I'm going to present myself, and the way you're going to present yourself, you could even be better at what you do than me, but I'll get the job. I'll get the job. So, branding, this, we cannot overemphasize with this. And there's a lot of money. Did I say Canva is free? You ask any graphic designer how much it costs to create a logo. How much do you think it costs to create a logo? It depends on who. But just give it enough. I want a figure.
Like that one of Upwork.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to like $500, $700.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on who you are going to say. If this company, it can even be much than that.
Yes.
This is someone you can.
Let's just talk about startups, people who are starting business. If you want to design for them a logo, like now Coco Limited is just an idea. We want to design for them a logo. How much should they part with to get a logo? $200. Even $100 is good money. I'm sure I've shown you a place you can start making $100 without selling any product.
Let's put it in
Yes, put your ideas, your creativity in play. You start earning $100, $50. Branding for other people. So remember, you're offering service. So when you get that $100, it's pure money. Just remove your time. Please, time. Yeah. Remove your time. Pay your time. You know, time is not given. Time is paying. You pay your time, and your money will be blessed. You rebuke the devourer, and you will take any currency. I know you will have some money here. When you take any currency, let me teach you, because this is about mentorship as well. I want to tell you why we tithe, because I'm a big tithe myself. Any currency, no matter which, if you look at it very well, there are hidden symbols. Yeah, this is Kenya shillings, this is 1,000 Kenya shillings. Have you ever given somebody money and they are always doing like this? What are they doing? So for me, I normally say that's the devourer. If you don't tithe, it will eat up your money. Tithe. It is not about how much. Start tithing from last month. And your money will grow. You know those people who say, I get paid and then it all disappears? They are not tithers. Look at them keenly behind. They don't tithe. It is blessed to eat a 90% that is blessed. They are eating 100%. Because the Bible calls us robbers or thieves. And thieves don't thrive very well in the kingdom. Anyways, that aside, which is very, very important, you already have your website, you have your company registered. It has a face. Now it's not you. We are now seeing Workman, we are seeing the logo. Now we're talking about this. Now it has even a digital presence on the website. You have about us, you know what we do, contact us. 3-4 pages. Home, which is the landing page. Then about us, which is about what we are doing. And contact us, where you can fill in a form and you get your email. That's it. You are set for your online business. But because people don't live on websites, most of the people are where are they found nowadays? Where are most people found nowadays?
Social media.
Social media. You now open social media accounts for your brand. Are we building something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go to facebook.com. Say create a page. They will ask you, what is your business name? Coco Limited. What industry are you in? Internet advertising. Can you tell us a little bit more about your business? Oh, we are Coco Limited, a company in Kigali. We are doing internet marketing and we can help you with A, B, C, D. Full stop. Do you have a profile picture? Yes. We actually have a brand logo. We put it there. Do you have a cover photo? No. We go back to Canva and design a cover photo. Canva has the templates for cover photo. We have the templates for profile picture. Upload your logo there. I'm telling you, up to that point, you see, up to that point, if you are not doing it for yourself, you'd have made money. This is how I make money. I'm not beating around the bush. For me to take on your company, build your digital presence, it involves this, and each stage you have to pay. My brand identity, I charge 15,000 Kenya shillings. That's $150. My website design starts, starts at $300. That's a single landing page, single web page for the platform. Depending on your features and functionality, we add up. Oh, you also wanted to do this? Okay. Yeah. Out of the 300, we had 150. Total 750. Remember my cost. So I'm giving you these truths, and I'm daring you to try it. You can do it. Social media, creating a Facebook page. How many people have pages here? You've ever created a social media page? Page, not profile. Page, okay? The easiest. On your Facebook page, on your Facebook profile, go to the dots or the tools. Click there. It will just be right there. Create a new page. It is free. I charge. You want me to create your page? I'll charge you. You pay for my computer time. Who told you that just come here for free? This is how we make money in life. If you are coming here expecting us to start doing miracles, I'm sorry, but this is how we make money in life. We sell our services. We sell our skills. So now that this business have a social media presence, we have a number of social media accounts. Yeah? We have people on Facebook. You know, we call this Meta. Okay? You have to know also the companies that you're dealing with, because we're talking business, okay? We're talking business. There are 2 or 3, there are less than 10 actually, these companies. We have a company called Meta. It is run by my friend called Mark Zuckerberg. This guy runs a social media called Facebook. This guy bought out something that was called Instagram. This guy still is so much afraid of competition that he bought out when you talk about Meta, you are talking about this. Then there are things that you don't know. There's something that is called Oculus. There's something that is called Meta. This company alone, and it is factual, this company alone controls 3.2 billion people. So if you have a business and you need customers, at least now you know where the customers are. Okay? You have to do business with them. We pay them something small. We pay them. That's how Mark makes money. I pay him. I don't know what this screen won't happen because I wanted to show you this is practical. But tomorrow we have a crash course, so make sure you attend. We pay Zuckerberg to give us access to these people. And he does. He gives us access. We show our offering. We say we are Coco Limited. We can help you with this. We can help you with that. Someone says, oh, they click. They click from here. They're taken to our digital footprint. They contact us. We get back to them. We close the deal. We end business. Simple. Okay? We have another company that is called Alphabet. I'm sure you don't know about this, but you might be aware about its subsidiaries. The first one is called google.com. Alphabet also controls, they bought youtube.com. Alphabet still controls what we call search engine. If you're able to do business with these two companies, you have reached half of the entire population on the internet. So we don't like to digress and go so far because already here we cannot finish. Yes? People who are searching things on Google, you just pay a little bit money to Alphabet, and when they're searching, you come there as sponsor. So we in the Techpreneur Gateway, we really get into details on how to place those ads. You see those ads on YouTube. Before you watch a video, there's something that comes and says you can skip in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that one, we are the guys behind it. We are the ones who put those things there, and you can put it too. You can put your business there. It's called an ad space. Creating branding ads, social media ads. So with only these two companies, we have access to a very big market that you cannot finish. And I'm saying this to say that you remember your office is constituted of what and what? That is connected. I'm not saying that you now move here, go, no, don't go anywhere. Sit in front of your laptop. Do business with Meta. Do business with Google. They have the people, direct people to you. If your offering is good, why not? Yourself. And that is for you. So if you get that knowledge, and that's why we say Techpreneur Gateway is hands-on. Because if you get that knowledge, you have it, you have the skills. Now you can do it for yourself or for others. And other people are willing to pay you for you to do that. So we just want to finish. We've covered the Canva for design. We've covered WordPress for website, plus Elementor for the page design to make the page look more appealing on WordPress. This is right, this is on top of this. Once you install WordPress, you install Elementor as a page builder. Very, very easy. We've talked about Meta, company that owns all this. We've also talked about Google. They use one platform called Google Ads to place ads on the search engine, to place ads on the YouTube, and to place ads on other websites that have subscribed to the partners, what we call partners. Have you ever had people say, I've made money through YouTube? They get paid what we pay. We pay Google. Google, for them to show the ads, maybe they'll use your channel. Because your channel has the audience and targeting. Yes. So because they're showing ads on your audience, you get a share of that revenue. That's how people make money online. So we start by paying. And as professionals, we get paid to handle. Right now, I'm handling 2 Google accounts, Google Ads accounts. I'm handling 5 Meta Ads ad accounts. Each company is paying me. I work like 5 hours in a day, and I'm free to do any other thing that I want. And also, can I submit to you, I'm paying in foreign currency, which is stronger than my local currency. That means when I'm getting weekly, say $400, weekly, they pay per week. That's the other beauty. You get paid weekly. So Upwork is a marketplace where now you will sell those skills. You will go there and say, my name is John. I'm a digital marketing expert. I can do you now come to the marketplace, they are looking for somebody with those skills. You connect. And that's how we get on. So we also show you how WordPress helps. SEO, search engine optimization, is now when you have this website, when you have your website, cocolimited.com, listed on the World Wide Web. When somebody is Googling, there is always page 1, page 2, page 3. You have ever seen that? When you scroll down there. So most people, even you, when you think about your browsing behavior, when you Google something, you don't go to page 2, page 3, page 4, you normally refresh. So search engine optimization is the technique of understanding how the search engine works and how you can position your business to be on the first page. Ladies and gentlemen, if you learn the SEO skills, because most companies already have websites, you tell them that I have the skills to put you on page 1 on Google. They will ask you how much do you want. This is how we make money online. This is how we make money. We sell services. And the beauty about it is that we don't have to restock anything. I get paid the money, I pay the flights, I pay the holiday, I pay. In fact, I had so much extra time that I was able to pursue my passions. I love cooking. I went for cooking. I'm now a certified chef. I love training. I'm now in Kigali here training. Do you know what? My work has not stopped. Today, in this class, I'm going to continue to work. Location freedom. I'm not tied to a shop in Kigali here. I'm not tied to a boss that has to always ask for permission for me to go somewhere. If my family needs me to show up, I show up. I'll work at night. I'll not sleep. I'll work at night. You call me, I'll come. If it's important enough. And that is the kind of quality of life that this new generation that we are trying to bring. Location freedom. Just have your laptop, throw it on the back, go. As you're taking your lunch, coffee, open, check your emails, respond, do this, do that, run an ad, design a website. Go, get paid, go another place, explore the world. This is the thing that is giving you all this freedom. And for you to qualify to be a techpreneur, you don't have to be an IT genius. So far we have done this, we are now running ads. Did you hear something that is, you say, that is out of this world? Nothing. So, only thing you need is membership. The only thing you need is direction. So, maybe what I've not talked about here is, what have I not mentioned? ChatGPT. Just tell ChatGPT, we have Coco Limited, a company that is helping people get online. Just tell it, can you create a company profile for me? ChatGPT will give you the content. It will give you the content. Beautiful content. Copy their content, paste it here, publish. Guys, please, let's not sleep.
Even when you want to create the website,
content.
yes.
ChatGPT is for content. WooCommerce is for selling, the same like Shopify. Alright? Shopify, a lot of Americans love Shopify. Shopify is an e-commerce platform where you can buy goods online and sell. Yes? So Shopify is like a content management system, like WordPress, but now that is managed. They already have the website set up, so you just go and pay to set up your shop. Custom domain, they give you a small part. So it's like a big website, shopping website, where you can open, you can write a small shop online. A lot of Americans love it because it has the payment integration. You don't have to do a lot of work, but they charge you monthly. So if you know how to work on Shopify, and you come to Upwork here, and you say, I can help your Shopify store get, run your Shopify store. Somebody will be willing to pay you because, again, they develop words. I'm not talking about the thing that they don't have the most is time. They already know what they want, but they don't have the time to manage Facebook. They would love to do it themselves. But now they find that, I don't know if it's bills or I don't know how they like it. But they're so busy. They running Facebook pages. I've run a lot, managed a lot of pages. And we can pay hourly. I only want you to work on this page 10 hours in a week maximum. I'm willing to pay $10 an hour. That's $100 a week from one account. Can you get like 5 clients? Yes, because it's only 2 hours. You're working in a day. So you start with morning, 2 hours. Let me get practical because here I have my productive day plan book. I plan my day. Okay? So I have my specifics that I need to do because if you're not organized, guys, you will lose it. There's a lot. So once I get a contract, I put it as on my to-do list. If I need to dedicate 2 hours, I write. Every morning I write down. So once I'm done, that's why you see it has check marks. Once I'm done, I check it off the list. I move to the next client. I do whatever they need. Once it's done, I check it off. That's how you're able to manage work-life balance. Once I'm done with doing whatever I needed to do for the day, I close the laptop. I go for a walk. I go for a swim. I have the money. I have the work. I have the freedom. Things that are very, very rare to find. Please, I urge you that you have already taken the first step in coming to learn about these things. I've shown you with all honesty. In fact, I just want you to take this. Hold on. This is my productive day planner. I have this, and when I was designing this, because I designed it myself, I had myself. Each person has 24 hours in a day. Why are others successful and others are not? When we have the same time allocated to us. So I put down all the hours. I said I'll be marking. When I wake up, I've woken up. When I'm sleeping, I've slept. But in between, what did I achieve? That's why I'm writing down. I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. Glory to God. Let me sleep. It has been a productive day. Even if you don't have something to learn something new. Right there, I've learned how to design a website. So I have my long-term goals, medium-term goals, specific things that you need to do for you to achieve your desired life. Everybody, each and every one of us, has their desired life that you want to live. But how do you get there? People so much underestimate the activities of one day. Say, from next year I'll be busy. Next year is consistent of today and tomorrow and next week and next month. That is what will form next year. So today, what are you doing about your next year? So that's what you have to stay also organized. And through the mentorship for the Workbook Club, you're going to show you, and this I really try to get, because the only success, I know other successful people who have succeeded in this space, but I count myself blessed because this system is working for me. At home, I'm not saying it's really buy a fancy one. No, at home, you can also. So every single day, and these books, I've used them since 2020. I joined Apple. So this is my current one. And this current one, I'm calling it $1 million a month. I have a target of earning $1 million. And it is simply because, why not? Yes, 1 million. That's my target. Aim the sun, you will reach it. I don't have even much to add. Maybe we can just, if you want to check, just take it around. You have to have a routine of success. Don't be just anyone. You find people walking like this. Oh, hey, you guys going? We are going to heaven. God bless Don't be a follower, be a student. Don't be a follower. Nowadays, people want to hang out with me, but I don't have the time. It's not that I don't want. There's some few things I'm doing towards my vision that have kept me, I'm occupied. Never, ever leave yourself to be empty. Because it is the empty minds that becomes the devil's playground. You are living in the information age. And even if you are not going to subscribe to the Techpreneur Gateway, tomorrow or another session that we're going to have, I'm going to show you some of the areas you can get this knowledge for free. For free, including YouTube. The internet is a wonderful resource, but it is a double-edged sword. The internet is a double-edged sword. Is it a sword that can cut this side and this side? You can use it to either harm yourself or harm yourself. Please, brothers and sisters, I'm urging you to take action on these things that will be able to change your life, to change your family's life, and to change your own personal status. I will get so much joy and humility when I'm called to speak to a group of people like you, because few years ago I was exactly where you are. So I can relate and understand. But I tell you, the deepest secret is that you just have to get started. Thank you so much for your attention. I know it has been a long lecture, but I want to say that you have already taken the first step. Be part of trainings. Go for other symposiums. That is how. Get a laptop, start studying. These things are easy. If you need mentorship, if you need coaching, join us and work with the club. That's why I set up the club. I have my company, John Digital Solutions Limited, a big thriving agency. I don't need to be doing this because my agency needs me. But there's just a burden that God has put in me. I need to give back to the people of my generation. I don't know about here, but from where I come from, a lot of young people don't even have jobs. They don't have jobs. And there are numerous opportunities. There are numerous, even now, right now, because I don't know what will happen to this, but we are going to fix it. Even now, there's somebody who is looking for someone to help them with Facebook. Right now, there's somebody who is looking for somebody to help them with their programs. Why don't you take the time, learn these skills that you already are using, and now start selling yourself, start selling those services. You will enjoy profits that no business of brick and mortar can touch you, unless they're selling real estate and land and stuff like that. But somebody with a small shop outside, selling, buying clothes at wholesale and coming and retailing, they will never see you, and your life will never be the same.
Wow.
Thank you so much for your attention.
How we can empower our digital presence. So I think that we are getting something new, and I think that we look forward to continue this afternoon. So I think we can just take the time and we can just have a break and move around. We can just take water. Then we shall continue afternoon.
Okay, maybe let me interject. All right. We have another totally different session that was planned for afternoon. We were assuming that we have early morning, because the venue was supposed to be in the church. Then people go, and then afternoon they come back. Because we were not provided with lunch. Okay? So, because of that logistic, we separated the sessions into two. It is important, now that you're already here, we try and squeeze as much as we can. Is it valuable? Are you getting any value?
Yeah.
Are you getting any value? So we want to break for lunch, like break totally for lunch. Then we come back again at 2. Is it okay?
2 p.m.
Uh-huh.
How long will be the session for after?
Yes, okay, it was loaded for like 2 hours.
2 hours.
Or can we vote? Because we are the ones who are in the grounds. Can we vote?
That's what
Can we say maybe, okay, let's have some school of thoughts. Then we can vote for which one works better for us. Option 1, we take 5 minutes break. We finish. Yes.
Yes.
Option 2, we close the session. People go for lunch. Then we come back maybe at 3. That's the second option. The third option, we break off to completely today. We call it perhaps for today. Tomorrow from 2 until we finish. So that if you have seen value and you think there are some other people that can benefit from it, it's free. You come back with them. So for me always, and that's what we are doing. I wish we had like the whole of this land full of, we share this information. Because it's just the same energy for me. The same way, even if you came along, you would have just still continued. But I would love to impact on many people. So that's the third option. We say that today we've captured this, okay? I want to also, you guys that have come to be my brand ambassadors, if you think in your contact list there are people who might want to hear what we are talking about. Because I'm still here till tomorrow. Tomorrow after church, 2 p.m. we start until we finish. There's something I've planned, it's called a crash course. And a crash course means that we will start building something from start till the end. It will be a long session, but it will be packed with value. So because I can already see we are a little bit tired. I don't know. Option 1, 2, or 3. Let's vote.
3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going to maybe come all of us here, we take a group photo of our memories. Okay. And my request to you, if you think this thing is adding any value, tell at least some few people and bring them along. I'm promising you tomorrow will be packed with value. And even if you don't take any other action past tomorrow, whatever you live with tomorrow, I want to promise you that you can start monetizing. So tomorrow we'll talk about how to monetize the skills. Tomorrow we'll talk about how to practically. Now we are coming, this is theory. We are now going deep. We'll go deeper. And that's why you are lucky because you are here today. So for those ones who maybe have laptops they didn't carry, tomorrow is a good day to come with your laptop. I like this room has even power and everything. Those who did not come with the notebook, now you see, maybe take photos of the notes or something, or share notes with some people. But I would like maybe even each one of us to come with 20 people. You tell them that you come. If there's no value, I mean there's value. There's no option, no value. There will be value. So I also think we formatted the mind and we've installed some new programs. Think about them. It is not easy. It is not easy. I make it sound very easy, but the only thing you need to know, it is work that needs to be done. It is work that needs to be done. And tomorrow is now when you will see the work that needs to be done. So even if tomorrow you come and record the thing, you can always be using that to build your own business. I'm more than willing even to fill this fall in another one. I have no problem. We had a lot of people who had expressed interest from our Facebook page, but I don't know why they did not make it. So we're also going to reach out to them with the organizing committee. After this, we're going to sit somewhere, have lunch. We also try to mobilize. Tomorrow we have a full crash course. It's a master class. I charge for what I'm giving tomorrow free. I charge 9,500 Kenya shillings. That's $90 for that one class. It's a 2-hour session. I charge each person per hour. That's what I do in Nairobi. To here, I want to give you the ideas so that if somebody is interested to run with it, then I'll be more than happy to become the mentor, to work with them, and to work with them. I'm not only a coach, I'm practicing, I'm a freelancer, I'm an agency owner, I'm a business owner, I own this now. So these are not stories, these are real things that are happening. So do you promise to be a good brand ambassadors?
Yes.
Please don't come alone. Don't grab somebody by the neck and tell them you have to come and listen to these things. Because this is how we change lives. This is how we change lives. So thank you so much, even David. Thank you for each and every person to make time to exist this occasion. I don't take your time for granted. I know it has costed you even fare, it has costed you the time. You could have been anywhere else on Saturday, weddings, meetings, but you chose to be here. I respect your time. So thank you so much. Maybe if there's anything else.
Okay, let's, we can just have a quick photo. Then we can go.
Tomorrow we keep time, 2. We are here to eat lunch, finish everything because we don't have lunch. If we had lunch, we would have been here since. Go to church, yes, questions. Actually, question and answer.
Yes.
Like a suggestion.
Yes.
If it's okay, I'd like to request, I'm also among the latecomers today, but maybe that tomorrow, no matter what, that 2 p.m. could be the beginning time, not the arrival, but the time to be.
Okay, we start on time.
Yes. Suggestion.
Bro, I get paid hourly. I know how much my 1 hour cost. I still stay here waiting for people for 1 hour. It's lost to me. So strictly 2 p.m. is starting. Yes. Another question? Questions. Any question? All right. Coco. You're Coco Limited. Yes? You're lucky. I'll sponsor Coco Limited, and tomorrow's practical class we're going to go with that. So start thinking about how to register that name. We're going to buy domain, do hosting, build website, and build social media. Practical. So Coco Limited has gotten a business for them.
When you register the company or the brand,
Yes.
the government, so they don't schedule the taxes.
Good question. Good question.
So monthly or
You see, when you register the name, for it to be, no, you have to pay the registration fee. For in Kenya we pay 1,000 shillings.
Yeah, we don't pay, but we pay after 2 years.
Look at that. 2 years, you know how much you pay. Yeah.
Company does pay after 2 years.
Look at that. And you are a service, you know, when you say you are a service-based business,
Yeah.
so there's no VAT bonus, there's no fee, something to charge VAT.
Yeah.
So we normally pay what we call income tax once a year. And it is you to declare how much money did you make as income. So for us, we pay. It's a very good thing to pay because the government has to continue running. But now, again, the beauty about entrepreneur. You know, when you open a shop, when those guys come there, they can see you have stuff here. But now, I only have this laptop. What do you tax? It is me to say, in this year, I made $2,000, so I'm paying $300 for tax. File the returns, very important. I cannot advise you any other ones. But again, being a service-based business, there's no VAT. There's no VAT, no value-added tax, because where? What are you taxing me for? My brain.
So you make the register for the sake of security.
And also,
International.
you can open a bank account with the name. When you go to the bank and say, I want to open a scope, where are the papers? So the papers you get from government, you give to the bank, they open account. So you tell your client, pay straight to the bank. Even the bank comes Coco Limited is very professional. That's the way. The company now pays you some salary. You leave some other money in the account so that business is right. But again, you know, like you say, we don't have stock. So you only pay 10% tithe, leave 10% there, and enjoy 80%.
Without renting,
Without rent, without
just using mine.
yes,
Your computer.
and your computer, and the internet, of course. I pay. In fact, I feel so guilty. I pay 2 internet service companies. Yes, I have one in Safaricom and another one international from space, Starlink. I bought that Starlink. Because just that to say my cost is at least this for operation. But anyway, it's pure profit.
Here we use for
I've seen Airtel is here, MTN is here. Yes. But Starlink, I don't know if Starlink is working in one, but Starlink is good.
We have it now.
Yes. Internet is available. Let's just to say that. So the resource you need to start running entrepreneurship is available. So why not? Just take the action and everything will be good. Any other question?
So to make money, do you have to master all the skills, or you must you can choose at least like one skill, you can master it, then you start making money.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that question. You see, why we are teaching all these skills is because they are needed for every stage of the business. You say steps is to have the basics, have your workstation, then register the brand. So once you register the brand, you have that paper. They written, oh, this company has been registered in. You know, you will not be showing this. You will need to show the brand. You will need to be showing the brand face. So if you don't have this skill, you will pay someone. You see that? You will pay someone to do it for you. So that's what I'm saying. Why don't you learn it and do it for yourself? And if you're happy, you're enjoying. You know, let me use that one. You don't have to be a master of everything. Because each skill here is what we call in demand. Once you master this, you can offer that as a service. So the same way you could have paid somebody else, if you don't know about it, somebody else who doesn't know about it, they will pay you. So using this one skill, you can start venturing into that alone without even combining the rest. Are we clear on that? So you can start making money each skill individually.
Yeah.
So for example, you're making your digital footprint and you're using WordPress to design your website. But you find that you are enjoying that process so much that you major in that, you become a web designer. That alone, without combining with any other thing, you can start making websites for people and be paid. That's another good skill to have. But even when it comes to social media, management, Meta, running ads, Meta alone, there are so many people that need help with Meta. So you position yourself as a Meta expert and you start getting money from that as well. So each skill here is high value. And why am I the highest value comes to me? Because I'm good at teaching all of them. So I'm able to run an agency. Okay? You don't have to master. You don't have to be the best on all of them. But if you know all of them, you have the clue. And tomorrow we're going to talk about that, how you can leverage on other people's skills. Because you already know what is required. You can now get somebody and tell them, you're good in graphics. I want you to design this logo. I'll pay you this much. I know what it costs. You are a website designer. In fact, I'm going to buy the domain and the hosting. I'm just going to give you the credentials. Make the website. I know how much it costs. You already know. So you can leverage on other people's skills. And that's what we do actually. I have an agency. I have 2 graphic designers. I have 1 website developer. It's not like I can't do them. But now, I'm now at higher level. Yes. So if you want now me personally to sit on it, you charge more. Yes. And still, there are people who I don't tell them I'm not the one who is doing it. I charge more, and I pay less. I keep the profit. Entrepreneurship. Yes. Any other good question? Yes?
Yes. Okay. A little bit about BRS2 and the post-Pinnacle 2.
Okay. BRS stands for Business Registration Service. This is not available in Kigali. It's a Kenyan product.
We use already. Yes.
This is a business registration service. It's an online tool that we register business names in Kenya. If you want to, this is BRS. Host Pinnacle, you see the word host. Host is our hosting company. We use host Pinnacle. That's what it is. But there are many other hosting companies. So, is it clear? This is where buying domain and hosting. Yes. WooCommerce is an extension of WordPress. If you want to start selling products on your website, you have to install WooCommerce. Okay? So tomorrow, Coco Limited, you have to start thinking about how you register that name because you're going to bill for it, everything, practical. Yes.
It means that all of us here we have to make a register.
It's not urgent. For tomorrow is a learning purpose. I want you to see it
Yes.
in action. But the idea of the Techpreneur Gateway is a 1-year membership program course stuff like that. So once you sign up, because there's a sign up, where you learn now, it's not a crash course. Slowly by slowly, we have challenges. Each module, we have 8 modules. And now I'm a student as well. I'm learning artificial intelligence. And I'm going to add as the last module how to leverage on artificial intelligence. I'm using my ChatGPT as an assistant. There's another toolkit that is called Perplexity. It's very, very nice coming to remove Google out of business. give now all those details. Because again, in one sitting, we can only learn much. This much. So tomorrow, please come when you're prepared. But a simple idea that came from this class, Coco Limited, you're going to use all these tools to make it come to life. In that way, I think the idea will be believable, the concept will be tangible. If we can do it here together, I'll record the thing and share it with you. You will always be following that as you want to start. And if you need more mentorship and whatever, you have to sign up for the Workmate Club. And we normally have mentorship Mondays. I think Joshua is one of us who knows. We have calls, live calls. Even if you have a new client, you don't know what to do, you have a live call and you can talk to somebody that will be able to help you. If you're stuck anywhere, we get you unstuck. Yes, that's the mode. That's the mode that we're using. So today I just wanted to do that. Format your brain and install some new operating system and show you that it is possible. Tomorrow we are going to actually now do it. Yes, do it together. So even if you're daring enough, come ready with your whatever idea name and we will do it. Even you will do something. Yes, we'll design a logo, we'll design a website, we'll design social media pages, we'll look at also the ads manager, the dashboards. We just do something. Any other question? I don't want to pose anybody with a burning question. Before we take the group photo for the initial ambassadors, and if you're getting any value, you're saying that you need to reach out to more people to give them this information. It does not cost me anything. It actually makes me just better. I want my vision by 2030. To be one of the senior most consultants in matters of this. So, by coming here talking to you, I'm impacting on your knowledge, I'm also building your portfolio. So, I mean, there is no catch-22 anywhere. And it's a burden that God has given me. It's not everybody. I said I'm not the highest paid. There are people I look and I admire them. Like, man, you're making all this money. And I know there's somebody who is maybe sitting there and like, you're making this much. Welcome. There's somebody looking at me and like, hey, you can make $400 in a week. How good is that? I'm here to also tell you that it is possible for you to start making, even if it's $100. It is possible. It is possible. Any other question? Questions. Any other question? All right, I'll take the silence to be no questions. Thank you, each of you. You're not late. You're on time because right now we need you to come and talk to say maybe you want to ask because the first session has just been concluded. And you can see that there are no questions, so we have addressed we have addressed all the questions that were in the room. We have addressed all the questions. Does anyone want to recap? Maybe recap what we have learned. At least for the issue has just arrived. I don't want to teach again. I've already taught you. So any volunteer, just stand up and just say a few things that we've learned. Please, volunteer. I am not selecting anyone. If you have been following, this is a good test. If you have been following what we've done, just stand up, summarize for us, and tell us exactly what we've agreed so that I don't sound like a broken record. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. We have learned a lot and we have started from scratch. First of all, we started about entrepreneurship. We have seen that an entrepreneur is a person who can take a risk of creating any activity with the purpose of making money. And we have seen that with your computer you can start making money. All you need is to have computer and internet. So we are almost talking about tech. That's why we need computer and internet. If you have a computer and internet, you can do something new. And we have seen that there are different tools that you can use and monetize it. Some are here. Here we have just Canva. You can use these tools to monetize. You can use these tools to make money. And there are other ones, apps. There are Google Ads. There are Meta. And we are expecting to dive into this by tomorrow. I think that's what I understood.
Thank you. Anybody wants to add something? Anyone else? Yes.
Thank you so much. We saw that we had an introduction first. We introduced ourselves. After the introduction, we looked at the problem that we're going to battle, and we received the mentor. We started introducing what we are going to do. We said we are going to look at entrepreneur, which is tech entrepreneur, which is different from the entrepreneur where we are looking at the physical entrepreneur, like owning a shop or starting a company, a pharmacy or something like that. We said you're going to study tech entrepreneurship where we are going to practice business online. And we said the way we can practice business online, our shop will be a computer and internet. We need a computer and internet, which will be our shop. And we saw the importance of tech business compared to physical businesses. So that tech business is cheap to start, first of all. Time does not take a lot of time. It gives you time to plan for your other things. It is easily managed. You are your own boss. You do not need somebody who manages you, who gives you what to do. You are your own boss. Second day we saw that it is not taxable compared to the physical shop. Because nobody knows what I'm doing. It's me who knows how much I have earned for a month or a year. So it is me who declare how much I have earned and how much I will pay as a tax. Then we say in tech business there is no tax added value because it's not a physical thing. So we say also tech business you can work with different tech businesses all over the world, not just a physical business here in Uganda. We say services. And services are easy to be sold. Easy to be sold and cheap. And we saw, I think the definitions we have already passed through. Then we went inside to try how we can start a tech business. That's where we look at this, the steps to start it. First of all, we said there are basic things that you need to have, which are the computers. Then you have to register your tech business. And we saw that in Kenya they use BRS. For us in Rwanda we have RBB. It's where we pass through to register our businesses. And we said after registering the business, you have to have a brand name for your business. Then you have also to have a logo. It is when we drive in, see how we get a logo. We say logo is good. We use cover when we are going to make a logo. We use cover form. Then branding we use also. We say we go to the food which where we say that we use this apple.
Yes.
To make a logo with digital footprints. Here we say we are going to make a website for our digital business, and we saw how much it costs for us to make a website, to get the domain name, the hosting. So it costs only $50 per year to be hosted, to host your business online. And we also saw how our business can be sold. It is through social media. The social media is where we saw tech which is owned by the other man we said, who owns all this. It is through this that we sell our own businesses on online, even this. Thank you so much.
I think that sums up everything. Maybe I'd like to invite Bishop to encourage us.
Thank you. First of all, thank you so for coming and share with people, young people, the skills. So, people side, they want to ask you, did you pick any interest? Is it doable? That's all I wanted to see.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to know, that if they're interested and they understand the concept. Now, I think my goal, I've achieved.
Thank you.
Yes, I met John in Kenya last year, and I saw what he's doing, and personally got interest. I was interested in it, though my age and my workload do not allow me. But I thought of you, said in Rwanda we have young people who can do this, and probably will be giving me tithe when I begin to earn money. Yeah, I will depend on tithe, but you just get the money. So if you are getting it, I'm blessed. My goal is, I can say that I'm achieving it now. Information is fast. Unfortunately, I was not here, I was busy in the office and followed together with them. This is Pastor Dan, we work together. We also wanted to hear, and for him he's still a bit young and he can do it. So thank you so much. Yet to see what's next.
I think we had really come to a conclusion. And the next thing was to take a good photo. You want us to do it here or outside? Yeah? Outside. So we can take here and then we take outside. Yeah, then we go outside. No problem. Who's has the best camera?